Hey guys, this is Julie from ChefJulieYoon.com, and today I'm answering your questions. These questions are either coming from the blog or the Facebook fan page. And I asked my friend Vanessa to help me read the questions.
So the first question comes from Sarah Yu.
How do I make the most of my cilantro?
I'll buy a bunch and use a few sprigs and the rest will go untouched, turning brown in the fridge. Thanks!
Thanks, Sarah. That's a great question. First of all, it does help to store it correctly, so I'll show you how. Well, actually I don't have cilantro, but I do have rosemary and thyme, and it works the same way. So you just grab your herbs and you put it out on a paper towel after you washed it, and then you just roll them up in a single layer. And then you store them into a Ziploc bag. Then squeeze out all the air and store it in your fridge. Storing them this way will help them stretch and last longer. Secondly, if you have a blender and some olive oil, all you have to do is put them together, blend them together with a little salt, maybe any seasonings you want, such as garlic or red pepper flakes, and even honey. You can use it as a dressing to drizzle over salad or fish. And also you can try blending up the cilantro with some water and freezing them in ice cube trays. That way you have little blocks of cilantro whenever you need it. Hope this helps.
The next question comes from Angela Pastorello.
My question is, how come I can't seem to make a roux correctly?
It never comes out right for me.
Well, I'm sorry it never really works out for you, but the secret to a roux is equal parts fat and flour. So you want to either use butter or olive oil and flour, making sure that they're equal parts. And I don't have a real reason to make a roux right now, but I'll still walk you through the steps. First, you want to add your butter to the pan and let it melt a little bit, and then you're going to grab your flour equal parts and pour that in. Then you're going to stir vigorously with a wooden spoon or a spatula until they combine together and kind of turn into a clumpy paste. And the longer you cook it, the darker the roux will be. And that's good if you want to make a brown sauce. Then you switch over to a whisk, and as you're whisking, you grab your liquid, whether it's milk, cream, or chicken stock for instance, and as you're pouring it in, you whisk vigorously until it's nice and smooth to thicken your sauce. And the key is cold liquid, hot roux, no lumps. Knowing how to make a roux is a good skill to have, because that means you can make stews, soups, and sauces anytime you want. So thanks for asking, Angela, and I hope it works out better for you.
The last question comes off the blog from Jumi Kim.
Hi Chef Julie, I love roasted chicken. The only bad thing is that we find the leftover meat always tastes kind of fishy. Do you find that is true for you as well?
I usually save the breast, take out the fat and skin, and refrigerate it to make chicken salad later. But it always tastes fishy or chickeny, if you know what I mean. Anything I can do to avoid that? Any tips?
Hi Jumi. That might sound like a weird question to some people, but I kind of understand what you're saying, because I kind of feel the same way too. I got this question off of the blog post for my maple chili rotisserie chicken. I wrote about buying a rotisserie chicken from Costco and then adding maple syrup and chili garlic sauce to make maple chili rotisserie chicken. That's why I add this sweet glaze to it, because just like Jumi, sometimes I find rotisserie chicken on the bone to taste a little too chickeny too. So instead of just using the leftovers plain for salads, I like to season it up with either barbecue sauce or any kind of flavored sauce, or melt it with cheese in a quesadilla. So I think that actually covers up that taste. You can also try throwing it into a soup, and that'll make it more mild tasting. Thanks for asking, Jumi. So I hope you found this Q&A session helpful, and I would love to continue hearing your questions. So thanks for asking them, and I'll see you next time. Bye!